Here are the most terrifying mythical creatures ever imagined. Deep in the freezing forests of northern Canada, the Algonquin people feared a creature born from desperation. During harsh winters, food became almost impossible to find, and starvation threatened entire communities. Legend says that anyone who chose to eat another human in order to survive would become the Wendigo, a monster cursed with endless hunger. The Wendigo was described as painfully thin with gray skin stretched over its bones. Bloody lips and the smell of death surrounded it. Its heart was said to be made of solid ice every time it ate. It only grew larger, but its hunger never disappeared. It was trapped forever, craving human flesh and wandering through the frozen wilderness, searching for its next victim. In Japanese folklore, one of the most terrifying spirits is Kuchisake Onna. Ago she was known as a beautiful woman married to a samurai. While her husband fought in distant wars, she secretly met other men. When the samurai discovered her betrayal, he punished her by slicing her mouth from ear to ear. After her death, she returned as a vengeful spirit. She hides her terrible face behind a mask and appears to strangers as a normal, attractive woman. Carrying a pair of sharp scissors, she approaches lonely travelers and asks a simple question. Am I beautiful? If someone answers no, she kills them immediately. If they answer yes, she removes her mask, revealing her horrifying smile before asking another question. How about now? No matter how someone answers the second question, the outcome is terrifying. If they scream, refuse, or try to escape, the spirit catches them with supernatural speed and kills them. If they claim she is still beautiful, she uses her scissors to slice their mouth open until it looks exactly like hers. According to legend, there are only a few ways to survive. Some people say you should answer that she looks average. Others believe you should politely tell her you're in a hurry and continue walking without showing fear. These stories have been passed through generations, becoming one of the most famous urban legends in Japan, where many people still know her terrifying name. England today has its own terrifying legend, known as Black Annis. She is described as an old woman with blue skin, one glowing eye and long iron claws, sharp enough to tear through flesh. She lived inside a cave beneath an ancient oak tree, said to have carved the cave herself, using nothing but her claws. At night she waited silently for children who wandered too close. If no one appeared, she entered nearby villages, reaching through open windows to snatch sleeping children from their beds. She carried them back to her cave, where she skinned them before eating them and used their skin to sew clothing for herself. Parents told this story for generations to frighten children into staying indoors after dark. From the folklore of Southeast Asia comes another horrifying creature called Krasue. During the day, she appears to be an ordinary woman living among everyone else. But when darkness falls, her head separates from her body and floats through the night, while her heart, lungs, stomach, and intestines hang beneath her glowing face. Searching for fresh flesh, she hunts sleeping people, especially children and pregnant women. According to legend, she can even steal an unborn child before disappearing back into the darkness. Villagers believed the only way to stop her was to surround homes with thorny fences, because her dangling organs could become trapped, preventing her from returning to her body before sunrise, where another terrifying creature comes from Hindu mythology. The Vetala is an ancient spirit that wanders through graveyards and abandoned cemeteries. Unlike many monsters, it has no physical body. Instead, it possesses human corpses, bringing the dead back to life. These possessed bodies spread fear by harming innocent people, driving victims into madness and bringing suffering wherever they travel. The spirits remain trapped between life and death, unable to move on until proper funeral rituals are performed. Legends also claim the Vetala possesses incredible knowledge of the past, the present, and the future. Powerful sorcerers were said to capture these spirits, hoping to use their supernatural wisdom for forbidden magic, but controlling such an ancient force always came with a terrible price.